So I can't believe I'm actually sitting down and making this video, guys. I never, ever thought that I would be sitting here and comparing a cell phone to a professional camera. You know, there's been a lot of hype lately about how cell phones are catching up to the professional cameras and how they're going to, you know, make professional cameras a thing of the past. And I wanted to see if it was true. You know, recently I got a Galaxy S23. That phone was released this year. And, you know, I took it on a family vacation. You know, and the pictures and the videos that I got out of it were actually pretty mind-blowing. They were so good, in fact, that I was compelled to actually compare them to my professional camera. So I brought that along. You know, guys, this video isn't going to be scientific. I'm not going to go into pixel sizes, and I'm not going to go into bit rates and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to compare the overall quality of both the phone and the professional camera. Guys, I'm going to break this video down into a few sections. I'm going to break it down into price, lens selection, specs and features, convenience, and then of course the most important subject of all, the overall quality. So stick around to the end, that's the most important part. Let's get right into it. So guys, this here's my Galaxy S23. It came out this year, and so far I've been pretty impressed with the pictures and videos that come out of it. I'm going to compare it to my old camera. This is a 6-year-old model, but it's a professional camera. This is my LUMIX G9, and I feel that might be a fair comparison. Let's see if new tech can stand up to professional cameras that are a few years old. So the first thing I want to touch on is price, and I know what you're thinking right away. But I got that camera for free with my plan. Well, actually, no, you didn't get it free with your plan. You're actually paying for that phone through your plan. So if you were actually to go online right now and shop for a Galaxy S23, it would cost you about 800 bucks. Which is kind of expensive for a phone, but it's also a camera. It does everything else too, right? So comparing to a camera like this, you know, this is going to cost you around $1,100, and that's without even a lens. Okay, if you want to get it with a lens, that's going to cost you about 1,500 bucks. So the first point goes to the phone for price. It's just half the price. You know, guys, and speaking of coming with no lenses, the phone's actually quite impressive. You know, gone are the days where you had one camera on your phone and you were lucky if it was 1.3 megapixels. This bad boy will take 50 megapixel photos, 8K video. It's got 3 prime lenses on the front, but it also has the selfie camera as well. So you've got 3 different prime lenses there. You've got a wide, you've got a normal, and you've got a little bit of a zoom, or what I call the portrait lens. Not bad. So I'm going to give the phone, a point for lens selection. It's just incredible. Let's see what the big guy over here has to say about it. Sure thing. So not only, you know, can the big camera cover all of those focal ranges that the phone offers in just one lens, but then you get to actually add all these other lenses. I mean, the limitless possibilities with the amount of lenses you can put onto a big camera. Just for that reason alone, I'm going to be giving this camera 2 points for lens selection. It's just better than the phone. So guys, I'm not going to get into the full specs. There's just too many to get into. All the specs and features that both these cameras offer, it's ridiculous. This one will shoot 8K video. It'll shoot 4K 60p. This will also shoot 4K 60p. It'll shoot 6K video in silent mode. You know, this will take 50 megapixel photos. This will take 80 megapixel photos with the right setting. You know, it just goes on and on. They both do time lapse, they both do slow motion, they both do hyperlapse, they both do fast and slow frame rates. One thing the phone does have, and it's kind of unique to Galaxy phones actually, there's something called director's view, which is really cool. It actually allows you to turn on all the cameras at the same time and switch between them live so that you can essentially act like a director while you're filming. So you think I'd give the phone a point for that, and I will, but you know, a camera like this also has features like post focus. So if you actually take your picture out of focus, you could actually refocus it later in post on the computer, which is phenomenal. You could actually do it in the camera as well. You've taken your picture, walked away, oops, it's out of focus. You could actually go back in there and refocus it. So that's pretty cool. So actually, I'm going to give them both a point for specs and features. They're both phenomenal. There's limitless possibilities with both cameras, guys. So the next point of topic, of course, is convenience. You know, there's a saying that the best camera you have is the one you have with you. And guess what? I mean, you've always got your phone with you, right? Everybody's got their phone with them. It's in their pocket. You forget about it. Try shoving that in your pocket. It's probably not going to be as comfortable or as convenient. And you might look a little bit ridiculous doing that. So, you know, this is a conscious decision. You have to decide to bring that with you, whereas you're just going to bring that with you every day. So I'm going to give the phone obviously points for convenience. It's terribly convenient, and you can play Call of Duty on it, which you can't do on the camera. Guys, this is the last topic. It's overall quality, okay? For some people, convenience will be the most important feature of the camera. For me, it's quality. Even if I'm just taking pictures of my family on vacation, I want the best quality pictures I can get and videos. So I've used the camera and my phone together side by side, and I've taken some pictures. Let's take a look at this picture here. So this is a picture of one of my kids. It's a gorgeous picture. It was taken with the phone. You know, just in auto mode. I didn't do anything fancy. And so let's take a look at a similar picture of one of my kids. This shot was taken on the same day in the same lighting condition, probably 5 minutes after I took the other picture there. This was also done on my big camera in auto mode. But let's take a look. They both look great, but let's see what happens when you zoom in on the phone picture here. So you can see there's a little bit of noise happening. Actually, I think it's quite a bit of noise happening on the camera phone. Whereas if you zoom in on the, professional camera, of course, look at how little noise there is. I mean, it's really smooth, nice buttery picture. Here's another example. So you can see these two pictures both look great. The one on the left was taken with the phone. The one on the right was taken with the camera. If you zoom in on both, that's when they fall apart. So if you're looking for pictures that you could blow up, obviously I would recommend the big camera. It's going to take better pictures to blow up. But if you're just sharing all of your photos on social media, your phone is fine. The same thing stands true in video. So I put them both in 4K mode. Take a look at this video from my phone. It looks great. Everything's sharp and clear and in focus. But look what happens when you zoom in on this. It starts to fall apart. Whereas a similar video taken with my camera, it still looks great, clear and sharp. But as soon as you zoom in, it's still great, clear and sharp. It's just a better quality video. One of my favorite features on both of my cameras is the slow motion mode. I'm going to compare the two here. So if you look on the phone, here's a slow motion shot taken with the phone. Pretty awesome stuff. It's a lot of fun. It just really looks cool. Here's another shot taken in slow motion. My big camera will do this too. But let's take a look at slow motion shot at night. So here's a video from my phone and a video from my camera, both of them of the fire pit that we had. This was taken at night. Both of them are really cool. The effect is really cool. But if you zoom in on the video from the phone, look how much noise there is. The phone is just not a night shooter. And then if I zoom in on the one from the camera, just look how clean and clear and crisp that is. So for overall quality, I'm going to have to give it to the camera. It just does a better job, and that's why they make these cameras. Just for those that demand quality, right? So guys, what does all this mean? Let's take a look at the points here. This will tell everything. So for the phone, I gave it a point for price. Obviously, it's a cheaper price. I also gave it a point for lens selection. So right now, the phone obviously has a huge head start. But then the big camera, I gave it 2 points for lens selection because it's just limitless what you could do. For specs and features, I gave them both a point. I'm trying not to flash the middle finger here. I gave them both a point, so I mean it's a tie, neck and neck. And then the next category was convenience. Well, the phone came back in the lead with convenience. Obviously, it's more convenient. You take it with you everywhere you go. Anytime there's a photo opportunity, you have your phone with you. You don't necessarily have your big camera. I can't tell you how many times I thought, oh, I wish I brought my camera. But it's a big bag, right? But then, guys, at the end of the day, quality is what matters the most, and I gave that point to the big camera. So, I mean, I'm shocked. It's a tie. Guys, I thought that the big camera would take all the points. I thought they would be all, bang, 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 all the big points. But I'm shocked. So what it really comes down to is, what are you looking to shoot today? Are you looking to just take pictures of your kids playing in the park? Bring your phone. Family gathering? Bring your phone. But if you're looking maybe for those annual family portraits, if you're looking for a little bit better quality, obviously bring that big camera. It's going to be the better quality. And that's it, guys. Listen, if you're as shocked as I am, leave a comment down below. Feel free. I'll talk about it. If you have any comments, questions, leave that comment down below as well. If this video is interesting to you at all, of course, please do hit the like button. And if you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button. That'll help me out. It'll also encourage me to keep doing this. Until next time, guys, take care. So I'm going to leave you with samples from both the Galaxy S23, my phone camera, and the LUMIX G9. Guys, honestly, if you're not doing anything professional, the phone will do pretty much anything you need it to do, and it'll do a fantastic job. It really will. I still prefer the bigger camera, but here, just watch these clips and pictures and enjoy.